What's up, everybody? Today I'm playing some League of Legends. This is the game where you go around and you kill different people, if you didn't already know. And I'm playing udry top, and this is ranked because I only ever play top, jungle, or support. Why? Because I'm terrible at mid. Gragas thinks I don't know what he's doing. I think he's trying to have a party. But yeah, so oh, that's cool. That's a cool audio crap there, but whatever. Ignore that. But yes, I'm playing udry top. Fiddle's jungling and all that. Can see where everyone's going. I started wrong because I'm a dummy. I don't know why I started with the cloth armor. I really shouldn't have worried so much about Mundo doing a lot of early game damage because Mundo has a very poor early game. And yeah, gotta leash that blue because Fiddlesticks is very, very squishy early game. Because this Fiddle, well, he has less health than me. But my masteries are 921 0, so yeah, I have 1 lifesteal rune, an AD rune, and another quint. I don't remember what my last quint is, but yeah, I did really bad this game. I'm not even gonna lie. The laning phase was really, really bad. And, okay, one thing. Okay, if you're Fiddle jungle, okay, we're gonna go back a bit. Okay, so, when you're Fiddle jungle, Smite is on a 40-second cooldown. It does 400 damage. He waits till about 300 to do it. He could have easily waited till went to 400, and then once it was at 400, anything like 417-ish, could have clicked on it, maybe. No, he could have done it at 435, but he waited a bit long to smite it, which is kind of dumb. But I'm getting rid of this. Mundo starts as Doran's shield because I don't know why. I guess he was thinking that I'd do a lot of basic attacks, but no. Usually when you go udry top, you don't worry about basic attacks if you start Phoenix. Phoenix, you usually just take your magic, or you gotta ward too. I don't know why I warded so early, because Rengar starts red, but like I said, I played really dumb this game. But yes, with Phoenix udry, you don't really auto attack much early unless you have someone you can absolutely dominate in lane, but it's Mundo and you have to be really good. Because Mundo can get really tanky really quick and just take all the damage he wants. But with Phoenix, you just go Phoenix, wait, walk around, Phoenix, hit him, use that AoE damage, and then shoot him with the Phoenix Blast. And then Mundo just thinks he can have his way with me, but he's stupid. Because level 1, I have 13 lifesteal. Or level 2, I have 13 lifesteal. And here I just go stupid. I ghost out, and no, instead of backing, I just pot up. Because potting up is perfectly fine, right? But oh wait, because I started the way I did, there's a Rango. And he just walks right up, slows me, and it doesn't matter. It's pretty much dead. Look, I died. And then they can go off and do whatever they want, and just not care. But bot lane pushes, and mid just does what mid does. Gragas doesn't give any fucks. And then I sit in Fountain for a while because for some reason it took me 5 years to buy. And then I finally pick up my Fairy Charm, which will give me that mana boost, buy a mana pot and a health pot. And then I sit here for a bit. Why, I don't know. Oh yeah, it was because I was trying to buy a ward. And for some reason, it wasn't letting me buy a ward. And Rango doesn't care. Rango's gonna come up. Why would... Okay, that was dumb. No one wards, like, minimally. Zero. Very, very few people ward in the middle of river. Most people ward the bush or dragon pit, or both. So I don't know why he thought that there would be a ward right there. Oh wait, that's right, because this is silver! Whoop-de-doo! Where everyone is just stupid, doesn't know how to ward, and yeah. Even though Rangar was gold, which made no sense because he's really bad. Even though he killed me. And I gave up first blood. I ward there, just in case Rango comes. Because I knew he was done, he was bot lane, so he's gonna shift up. Because usually if you don't get a gank bot lane, you go get the white, or the wolves, or both, and then you go back up to mid. If mid doesn't have anything, you just continue jungling. At least, that's the way these kids do it, they don't even wait for ganks. They'll only gank if you're getting pushed, or if you can dive real hard. That's one big difference about bronze and silver and low level gold. Because let's be honest, a lot of people that are in gold 5 and all that are really just kids who belong in bronze or silver. And Rengar thinks he can fight me or kill me, but he can't do anything. And then this Fiddlesticks is just dumb. And I also just go full dumb. But no. He flashes out of the fight that we could easily turn around. And there, look, I don't ignite him. Why? Because I'm a stupid. And then I don't ignite him because I'm a stupid. And I die. And then this kid dies. And they're both like 60. And he was at... What was his heal? 50? No. 160. So yeah, he was at like 100. But whatever. I didn't buy anything. I think it's because I was too poor. Yeah, I only had 100 because I didn't get any farm, and I'm not locked on to me. There we go. But, yeah, as you can see, I'm getting harassed like all hell, but who cares, because I'm God dear. Just farm, go for the creep, line yourself up so you can Phoenix Blast the minions in the back. Don't care if they hit you, because they won't do shit for damage. And now I've caught up to Rengar, or not Rengar, up to Rengar and Mundo in farm, which is pretty good. Have more farm than the jungler, and your lane, even if they are only a bit ahead of you, but another thing is Rengar is just dumb. And so is this Mundo. Because look, he can't hit his cleaver. Dodge him like balls. Oh, Mundo. Think you can hurt me? I'll just keep Phoenix blasting you. Weehaw! Oh no, the cleaver hits my stupid wing. Got him. I don't know why I went back for that minion, because it was already dead. If I didn't go for that minion, I would have probably gotten the other one, which would have meant I had another farm and farther ahead of Mundo, but we all make mistakes. Number one thing, playing udry. Don't switch stances every 5 seconds. It's kind of a waste. And I did not notice this, but bot lane is like tearing it up. At a 10-minute tower, Jesus. If not before, I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, Mundo, your axes, they feel so good on my back. Or your cleavers, whatever. You will never hit me unless I want you to. Oh, they finally, yeah, 10-minute tower. But these kids don't do much. I don't know how the 80 carry out because the jungler, and yeah, that makes sense. But basically, I just sit here and farm all game because screw your team. Win your lane and you win the game. Especially if you're udry or god deer or deer, you're digger der, herb derp derp. Just win your lane or jungle so hard. But look at all the lifesteal, it's not like it matters. Even if this Mundo has lifesteal runes, so he gets a bunch of lifesteal back when he hits cleavers. It's not like it matters. Look, whap, whap, whap. I'm not as tanky as Mundo, and he doesn't do as much damage as me. So I straight up push him out of lane. Over and over again. Just getting up that gold. Got that 1,000 gold. Means not much right now because I'm behind. Mundo just wastes time behind that tower. What he should have done is instead of sitting behind tower while I pushed him out of lane was he should have gone over to the golems and he should have farmed them while he was waiting, because then he wouldn't have missed out on experience and gold. Well, I just sat there and bullied him, and he would have gotten most of it, if not all of his health back from the golem camp. It's not like Rengar needs it. Rengar can easily just go to another lane or another camp instead of getting the golems. That's what smart players do. Smart players, if they're behind or pushed out, they'll go to the camps on the sides, like the Gruul, that one, that Gruul, or the golems. Mostly just because they don't miss out on XP and they get gold. And as you can see, I build a tier. Why do I build a tier? Mostly because if you have a tier, then every time you use your abilities, you get your mana back, or get more mana, which helps a lot because every one of your spells uses mana, and it will help out a lot. And like, they don't cost that much, but over the time, it gets to be a bit much. And this Mundo just thinks he can take me whenever he wants because he's dumb. And I get all that gold because I'm good. That's what's good about Phoenix stance. It's a lot easier to farm. Mundo just goes and wards, but you always gotta be careful if your team's not. You gotta make sure your team is paying attention. Ping frequently. That's half the reason why they put in the ping system. Fuck you, turret. That's mine. And look, he thinks he can fight me. Stun. Oh look, the tower's hurting him. I just let him do what he wants. He tries to hit me with that cleaver, but he doesn't do anything. I just ping so they know, oh look, he's right here. Oh, you think you can fight me? He's like, oh no, it's a tower. That gives my team enough time to come up. He still wants my booty. And then he's just like, oh, I'll just take these farm. Oh, you want that farm, eh? Slap him across the map. Gragas comes up, teaches him a lesson, he tries to get me, and then I run away. And Gragas gets the kill! And then they go on Oriana. And I don't know why Thresh is up here. Because Caitlyn's all alone. But so is Jinx. And then, I don't know why, but Thresh just keeps chasing. He keeps chasing all the way over here. He still chases. He still chases. He's still chasing. I don't know why he hit that. Because he had vision on her that she wasn't anywhere near it. And then he just sits there for a bit. And it's a good thing Rengar is stupid. Because he doesn't go and checks the bush right there. And he's supposedly gold. That makes sense, because you're just gonna sit there and you know that someone who was in your jungle lately, you should first off go the quickest path to your buff. If not, check every bush on the way. Because you don't know what they warded or what they did anything. And Rengar had his red trinket up and he did not check his buff, which proves even more that he's just stupid. I don't understand. Some people. And then I just kind of push my lane. I don't know what Mundo's doing, so I ping again. Gotta make sure my team knows. Just farm. Because now Mundo is... I'm just barely ahead in farm. He's not super far behind yet, but he's still a level ahead of me because he's got 2 kills. And he finally realized, oh, I should start building some MR because they've got a Gragas who will blow people up. And I know that I can't catch up to udry, or catch up to Mundo, so I just ping and I ward, and then I just keep farming and pushing my wave. Just ping down there, make sure they know that he's coming up behind them. Most of them get out, and I'll just keep pushing. And then I don't know how Gragas got clipped by that, but he didn't get out. But it didn't matter because they take that tower with 3 people, and I take this one by myself. Actually, they take it with 5 people, but Sona's gonna die. Yep, Sona dies. They get the turret. So they all get like 110 gold or something because of the new gold system for the towers, and then I get all this gold up top from the farm. I'm now at 100 farm and Mundo just hit 90, so I'm 10 farm ahead. And then I take the tower, which gives me like 200 gold, if I remember right. Yep, 250 gold. So I get out because Mundo's dumb and thinks, oh, he'll just keep pushing. No, you gotta play safe. Playing safe is the only way to win. And I was surprised this game. Look at all these wards. There's a pink. There's another ward here. There's another ward here. There's 2 trinket wards, and then there's a regular ward, and then my ward. Surprisingly, I wasn't the only one to ward. It's a good thing to ward your lanes and stuff because everyone will have vision on it. It'll help your team out. And for some reason, it takes me a while to go to lane again. I think that's because it was being dumb and it wasn't letting me buy a ward again. I don't know why. It's been buggy with my game's been buggy. It's not letting me buy wards. Mundo gets this tower, but Caitlyn's down bot lane farming. Most of their team's all mid because they just feel like sieging mid's gonna win them the game for whatever reason. Oh, hey Mundo, you want to fight? I completely poop on Mundo, but I'm dumb and I forgot that they were all mid, and I just keep going. And Rengar jumps over the wall, Sona ults. And yeah, 3 of them ulted for me, or 2 of them ulted. Actually, no, 3 of them because Mundo ulted to get away from me. But 3 ults for 1. So yeah, it was worth. That Mundo may question the fact that it was worth, but it was worth. 3 ults for 1 death. I'm like not worth much. I have 3 deaths, but I'm pushed. My lane is pushed out real good. I don't know what this Rengar's doing because he's just gonna get destroyed. But no, Mundo saves the day. No, we gotta watch this. We gotta watch the farm. Gotta watch the farming game. I don't know why I didn't get any of those, but my build is. This is usually how I build Mudo or Udry top. It's just a build I like. Saw it on a stream. It was really good. Gives you the gold or the mana sustain. Gives you the armor and all that. It's really useful. I know I probably should have gone mid, but look. By the time I was anywhere realizing that they were all mid, that I was already up to here. And they all just pushed, took 5 of them to take a tower, or 4 of them to take a tower. They dive really hard, and their support dies. They all just tank crap loads of tower damage, and they just sit here and take the tower. But again, it takes 3 of them to take the tower. I do it by myself. They send Jinx to try and stop me, but let's see. Jinx had a static shiv, a pickaxe, and a vamp scepter. I probably could have killed her if I really wanted to. Because she doesn't have a lot of... She doesn't have the bonus crit damage of the... IE or any BF sword item. And then this Orianna just goes stupid. She's like, I'm gonna come help you! Thresh misses his hook. And he gets out, and she gets away. But, look, there's a kitty. But we still go after these 2. I don't care. I'll walk into that trap. Kitty. But look, Gargus comes. And I just keep farming. Because, who cares? You're supposed to farm, right? And then the kitty comes. Hi, kitty. Oh, hi, kitty. Whap, whap, slap across the mouth. Oh, look, there's an Orianna. It takes 3 of them to kill me. Or attempts to kill me. Nope, it takes 3 of them to kill me. 3 of them to kill me, and Jinx tries to ult across the map. It's kind of safe to say that I'm pretty big right now. But, doesn't matter. Thresh just goes to clear wards. He missed the other one in there, but it's okay. Grok is going ham. And then... Oh, is he gonna get her? I don't remember. Nope, he doesn't. He doesn't go, but then he walks into Mundo and Rango. So, it's kind of dead. Buy another ward. Good to have a lot of wards on the map. We have a lot of wards on the top side because at this point of the game, Barons spawned. I don't know why this ward's here. Guess they were pushing up. Oh yeah, that's when they were pushing up mid. But we have a lot of wards, which is good, so you can see everywhere. It'd be better if we had a couple wards over here, but we would have seen this happening. We could have stopped it. We could have taken it if we really wanted to. But we just pretty much push up the lanes. All of the lanes have the second towers down, except for the mid. Ward over there, make sure no one comes up. Saw that there was a lack of vision. Thresh shows his lantern to be a buddy. I get the farm and I take the lantern ride. I ward there, just because I know, oh, there's a blue buff that is going to be spawning at some point. We could probably take it. But I was too late. And I don't care. Look, they're coming up behind me. I don't care. Look, I slayed the dragon. But look, this is what Mundo does. He does good to push Jinx out. Or Caitlyn out. And then, for whatever reason, I went into this. I did what I should have done, but by going for the ones that were squishy. But Rengar is just does a lot of damage to me. And then I run away, and Gragas gets cornered by her. But instead of going bot lane, where I know I'm probably just gonna get tower dove, because they're all just gonna go for me, I wait, take the Gruul, get the lifesteal off, kill it, get more stacks on my tier, halfway done at this point. I see they're all mid. And then I see, look, all this farm, huh? Got a crap ton of farm. Just farm up. Me and Mudo are still pretty close in farm. Our team still has a lot more farm than they do. We're only 1,000 gold up, though. See Mundo trying to take a push bot lane. I don't want any of that. Stop the top lane from pushing with the minions. So I back, finish off my, or attempt to finish off my Spirit Visage. Just so Orianna doesn't do as much damage to me, along with Mundo because of his Sunfire Cape and his Burning Agony and Sona. And I take that Lantern, catch up, Turbo Boost, put on the Nas, hit him, slaps across the mouth. And then I see they're just backing off, so I rotate up mid. Why? Because mid still has a secondary tower. We could use the gold from the tower, and it gives us a good chance to go up and get some more kills. Because look, Orianna's here. I run away from that because I don't want any of that. Sona's being stupid right now, warding by herself that deep. If you're warding that deep, you better have a couple teammates around, because something like this is going to happen when you come back. Because look, she sees Gragas in the mid, and then I turn around because I'm camping, or getting that camp. She tries to stop me for whatever reason with her ult, but she doesn't go anywhere because I stun her off. She heals with her, what the hell item is that? Her Crucible. Gragas goes, and then I kill her, and for whatever reason, she was on a 5,000, she had a 500 gold bounty. She was 5 and 4 for whatever reason. Thresh gets caught out. They all come for me again. But no, they don't get me, because I don't care. Oh, look, it's a Mudo. I hit him. I have my ignite up. So look, I see him, or I see him ulting. I ignite him. That diminishes his health regen from his ult. I don't know why I never stopped for the pink ward, but I didn't. Then we get to Baron because all of their heavy damage dealers are gone. Rengar's low, he doesn't want any of that. I just sit here and lifesteal off of Baron because I don't care. Fiddlesticks definitely doesn't care. He's just taking, like, oh, the nice back scratch going on right there. Take the Baron, go. I don't need to back. I have 106 per 5, which is like 20 per second. I don't need any of that. Just Phoenix. Then then eventually I'll probably switch it into turtle, lifesteal a bunch of that back. I don't care about my health. It'll come back. 28 per hit. They don't do crap for damage, so I don't have to worry about them hurting me. It's a good day when Udry has purple buff, the Baron buff. They're all top, but who cares? They can't stop me. Maybe if they all came and tried to stop me, probably. But yeah, and then I build a Nashor's Tooth. The Nashor's Tooth is for Zephyr. Zephyr's mostly for the attack speed buff, so I can get the procs on the Phoenix, but I never actually finish it because the game ends pretty quickly after getting it. Just so I have the bonus attack speed on top of my passive, and when you have Baron buff, you really don't care if you use your spells or not. I don't remember if I actually hit 750 mana, but I never get my mana Mune. Only reason you get that is because it gives you a good chunk of AD, gives you a reason to build the tier. Sona is dumb, overextends past her team. Mundo comes in. Jinx just is gone. She just disappears. I chase after Mundo because I give no fucks. He exhausts me and I still had like 300 movement speed. Let Jinx think she has, or let Caitlyn think she has the kill, then take it back. That's mine. Fiddlesticks for some reason tanks the tower, even though I have turtle stance and a crap ton of lifesteal for afterwards, but whatever. I'm full health. Fiddlesticks is draining off of the Wraith Camp. Rengar throws a slow, thinking it'll do something. Not gonna run away. It doesn't do damage. I hit level 16, so I get my Tiger. Chase after Sona, slap her across the map a couple times. Walk into that, because I don't give a fuck. Jinx smites a minion, throw down some maximum disrespect. Fat. Goes back in. Goodbye, Sona. Hey, look, it's Mundo. Oh, I don't care, Mundo. Oh, look, I'm netted. Fat. Blow up Orianna. Hey, look, there's a Mundo. Let's just attack. Kill Rango. Slap Mundo across the mouth. Jinx just goes away. And we just farm up. Fiddlesticks just sits there and camp and tanks turret damage. For whatever reason. I still don't understand why he was tanking turret damage. Throw down some more disrespect. Mundo gets away, but the Nexus, so does the Nexus. And it's gone. Game over. Maximum disrespect. Ooh dear. So much fun. And that's about all. So goodbye, have fun with your lives. Like, comment, subscribe, favorite, whatever you want, do it. YOLO, swag. Yep.